To book a private reading, email me at tarakite@hotmail.com. Thanks. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel and thanks for tuning in. And this week's tarot reading is for September the 26th to October 2nd. And I first wanted to mention that on September the 30th, we're having a new moon in the sign of Libra. And I just love the sign of Libra. Libra is all about being diplomatic, compromise, and looking at all of our options. And I just love new moons. New moons are the perfect time to really set our intentions on what we want to manifest in our lives. You know, the new moon is a perfect time to just, really think about it. What is it that you want? What do you want to manifest? What is it that you want to do? During the new moon, it's a perfect time to really think about that. And then after the new moon, it's a perfect time to really, start taking action on what it is that you want to do or what you want to manifest in your life. Alright, and before I pulled the cards, I also saw an image of an eagle. And the eagle is a symbol of courage, strength, and victory. And the eagle is also a symbol of, the king of the skies. And so I feel like the eagle is really coming in as a spirit guide this week to really encourage us to, take charge in our own lives. Let's be the main character in our own lives. This isn't the time to sit on the sidelines. This is the time to really take action and really go for things. This is a time for us to really, take control of things in our lives. It's a time for us to be in the driver's seat of our own lives. And the eagle is also all about, choosing our energy wisely, using our energy wisely. Let's use our energy for the greatest good. And Native American interpretation of the eagle represents Great Spirit, which is the creator of all. And so I feel like we're really being divinely guided this week, and we're really being called to take action on our visions. Alright, and for the main focus, we got the Six of Wands. And I also pulled a card from the Wisdom of the House of Night deck by P.C. Cass and Colette Baron-Reid, and we got this focus card. Alright, and before I pulled the Six of Wands card, I saw an image of somebody looking at themselves. They were looking at their own reflection, and Spirit told me it's time for us to really review our past actions. And I feel like there's something for us all to be proud of. We should all really be proud of ourselves. We have all accomplished, good things. We've all really accomplished something to be proud of. And, maybe look in the mirror and tell yourself, you're proud of yourself. I just feel like this is a time to really celebrate you. And, this card represents Jupiter and Leo. And so just, be proud of yourself. And, this is a time for us to really express ourselves and to just, be ourselves. And, and this card can represent, other people celebrating you. And this card just overall is like a victory card. And, it's like, it's your time to shine. And with this focus card, this goes along perfectly with the new moon. This is a time to really focus in on what we want to manifest in our lives. Let's really focus. And then, let's, really try to aim at the target here. Let's really let's make some really good goals. And let's really go for things. This is a time for, once again, for us to take action. And once again, I feel like the eagle is coming in to really help us. And we had the hawk last week, and I feel like the eagle this week, I feel like it's very similar. Like, they're trying to help us really look at all of our options and really expand our, perspective. And, they're really trying to help us open our eyes up And, you know, the eagle is very, you know, once again, the eagle's considered the king of the skies. You know, it's very majestic. And I feel like, you know, this is a time for us to really shine, for us to really stand out. And, you know, and by following our dreams, by following our passions, by following our own creative expression, you know, we are helping the world become a better place. And you know, it's just so important to follow your dreams because, you know, you are an inspiration. Everybody's an inspiration. And by doing truly what you love to do, you know, you are making this world a better place. And so it's time for you to just be you and don't worry about what others will think, you know. It doesn't matter. You just be you and keep doing what it is that you love to do. And yeah, this is the time for us to really express ourselves and to take action and to really follow our goals and our passions and to make our dreams into a reality. All right. For the beginning of the week, we got the Page of Cups. And for the middle of the week, we got the Seven of Pentacles. And for the end of the week, we got the Hierophant. Alright, let's talk about the Page of Cups first. Before I pulled this card, I saw an image of a fish, and I felt like it had a Pisces energy about it this beginning of the week. You know, Pisces is all about, you know, having a sense of imagination, you know, being in touch with our emotions. You know, it's a very creative sign as well. And so I feel like it is so important for us to be creative, to really think outside the box. You know, during this new moon, let's not limit ourselves. Let's really open our perspective. Let's not limit ourselves. You know, let's not just think, oh, this could never happen for me. Let's not, you know, do that. Let's really think outside the box. You know, be open to any inspiration that is flowing to us. You know, let's really be open to any ideas. And, you know, and I feel like we are really being divinely guided by Spirit. And, you know, and let's be open to whatever ideas are coming from Spirit as well. You know, let's really pay attention to the signs, you know, pay attention to any gut feelings. But yeah, just really be open to any ideas that come your way or any suggestions that are coming your way as well. And yeah, and let's just be, you know, follow our dreams and be creative. You know, there's lots of ways to, you know, be creative. You know, I consider cooking creative. And, you know, I just feel like this beginning of the week is a good time to really be creative and just have fun. And, yeah, just have fun with things and just see what ideas come to you. Alright, and for the middle of the week, we got the Seven of Pentacles. And before I pulled this card, Spirit told me that, you know, we all go through different phases in life, you know. I feel like during this new moon, we're in the beginning phase of something, you know. This is the start of something new. And I feel like it's so important for us to be patient. You know, this is a time, you know, the Seven of Pentacles is all about, you know, organization, you know, really planning things out, you know, having a plan. And it's also, you know, this is like planting your seeds, you know. It's like, you know, thinking about what it is you want in your life, you know, taking that first step, planting the seed, and then, you know, taking care of those dreams, nurturing those dreams, you know. It's like, you know, when you plant a flower, you got to plant the seed, and then you got to water it, take care of it, and then in the right time, it will, you know, blossom. And I feel like it's so important for us to be patient and to remember there is like a time for everything. There's, you know, things go through certain phases, you know, different cycles. And so, you know, I just feel like it's important for us to be patient with our dreams. And yeah, and just to, yeah, let's really set our intentions and then take the necessary actions and, you know, make some really good goals. And I feel like, you know, we all have, you know, we're all doing like some good things. You know, we have some really good ideas. I feel like, you know, we all have some really good ideas. You know, we're taking some, you know, good steps and following our dreams. And I feel like it's just so important for us not to get discouraged if we don't get instant results. Okay, like when you plant a flower, you know, it's not going to grow overnight. You got to put a lot of work into it. And I feel like that's what Spirit is reminding us, okay? Don't get discouraged if it seems like you're not getting anywhere with something, because you are, okay? Day by day, you know, step by step, you know, things are going to work out. All right. All right, and for the end of the week, we got the Hierophant here. And I feel like with this card, with the Hierophant, you know, we're getting some really good guidance this end of the week. And I feel like for some of you, somebody is just going to be blunt with you. You know, they're going to tell you like it is, but it's going to really help you with something. You know, you may be getting some good advice, but it may not be in the most, you know, gentle of manner. But I feel like it's good to really listen, alright? That's for some of you out there. But yeah, I just feel like with the Hierophant, you know, we're getting organized. You know, we're really setting some good goals. And I feel like there's a sense of leadership as well. You know, we're, you know, taking... I just feel like there is a sense of leadership, you know? It's like we have this sense of leadership in our own lives, you know? I just feel like there is a sense of responsibility that we're taking, and we're really wanting to, you know, be responsible, and, you know, and also, it's like dedication, that's the word I'm trying to, I was trying to find, like, it's like we're being really dedicated to our dreams, okay? You know, we're following some sort of schedule, or just, you know, being very dedicated, and making things happen, alright? And also, yeah, I just feel like, you know, we're going to be getting some really good guidance as well, so be open to that. Alright, well, have a wonderful week, everybody, and thanks so much for watching my video, and thanks so much for subscribing, and thanks for all your likes, shares, comments, Google Pluses, and shares and likes on Tumblr as well. Alright, now I'm going to pull a card for the signs. Much love and many blessings to you all. Bye! Hi, Earth signs. You got the Knight of Cups, and you also got this Hope card. Alright, and before I pulled your cards, I saw an image of a tea party, and so I feel like this is a very social week for you. I feel like networking and communication is important for you. And, you know, some of you may be getting some sort of invitation, or you may be inviting somebody somewhere. You know, you may be wanting to hang out with family or friends. Or you just may be simply calling or emailing somebody. Or, you know, people may be emailing or calling you. It just seems like there's this social, you know, feeling to this week for you. And with the Knight of Cups, you know, the Knight of Cups can represent, you know, an offer of romance. You know, some of you, maybe somebody, you know, is going to ask you out, or you might be asking somebody else out. But this doesn't have to be romantic. This could just be, you know, a suggestion of love. You know, somebody showing you that they appreciate you. And this doesn't have to be romantic. You know, this could be, you know, a family member or a friend that, you know, just makes a nice gesture to you. You know, maybe they're giving you a gift, or just inviting you somewhere, or, you know, giving you a compliment. But it just seems like there is, you know, support around you. Alright, and with this Hope card, you know, and maybe somebody is giving you a compliment, and that, you know, maybe this is about following your dreams, you know. Let's just say, you know, you really like painting, and somebody gives you a compliment, and, you know, and that makes you feel like, yeah, I am on the right path, and I can keep going on this. It's like we're getting just some sort of sign, or, yeah, it's like we're getting you guys are getting some sort of sign that you're on the right path, you know. And this may be some sort of compliment, or maybe it's just, you know, you just have this gut feeling, but it just seems like you're getting some sort of signal that you're on the right path here. Alright, we'll have, oh, and this could also, you know, this could be somebody, you know, encouraging you as well, or, you know, making you feel better about things on an emotional level as well. But once again, it just feels like there's more support headed your way. All right. Well, have a wonderful week, Earth signs. Hi, air signs. You got the Emperor card and you got this Chaos card. And with this Chaos card, you know, I'm feeling like things have been, you know, really chaotic for you lately. I just feel like there's a scattered energy. I feel like this week would be a good week for you to really get grounded, you know, just to really meditate. And, you know, with this Emperor card, you know, I feel like you are taking control of things. You know, you are getting organized. I feel like you are getting, you know, your focus back. You know, you're getting really focused. You know, I just feel like there's a sense of motivation as well headed your way. You know, this card represents the sign of Aries, and I feel like things have felt scattered and maybe you didn't know which direction you wanted to go with something, but now I feel like you're getting your focus back and you're more, it's like you know what direction you want to go now. Alright? And before I pulled your cards, I saw an image of a harvest. And so know that, you know, by following your dreams, you will reap a harvest. And I also saw an image of Cinderella. So I feel like some of you have been feeling, you know, underappreciated lately. But I feel like, you know, this is the time for you to shine now. I feel like this is the time where, you know, Cinderella steps in to the ball. You know, this is the time for you to shine and to show people, you know, what you're made of, you know, what you're capable of, you know. I feel like you're going to really impress people. Alright? And don't be afraid to follow your dreams. You deserve them. Alright, well, have a wonderful week, air signs. Hi, fire signs. You got the Four of Swords. And you got this Confidence card. Alright, and before I pulled your cards, Spirit told me to tell you to just, you know, take things one step at a time. You know, I feel like some of you are feeling overwhelmed with something. It's like, you know, you want to follow your dreams, but it's like, or you want to get something accomplished, but you just feel overwhelmed with, like, everything you've got to do. But what Spirit wants you to do is just, you know, take things one step at a time. You know, try not to stress over, like, everything all at once. You know what I mean? Just take things slowly. You know, just take things one step at a time, alright? And I do feel like it is important for you, you know, with this Four of Swords card, to really take some time out for yourself and to take some time out to reflect, you know, really think about, you know, what is it that you want? You know, don't feel like you have to feel forced or, you know what I mean, like rushed into making a decision, okay? This week, you know, you take that time you need to make, you know, in regards to making decisions, and I feel like it is important. I just feel like you guys have been busy, and I feel like it is important for you to take some downtime for yourself. But yeah, if you feel like you need to think things through and think things over before taking action on something, you know, go right ahead. And once again, I just feel like it's important for you to take things, you know, one step at a time. You know, I do feel like you are getting a lot accomplished this week, but I feel like, you know, you're doing it in steps and, you know, you're taking your time with it, and I think that's great. Alright, and with this Confidence card, you know, have confidence in you. You know, you're wonderful, fire signs. I feel like you're getting some really good ideas this week, and have confidence in those ideas, okay? Have confidence in your own choices and what it is that you truly want. Alright, you're free to be you. Alright, well, have a wonderful week, fire signs. Hi, water signs. You got the Knight of Pentacles and this Trapped card. And I first want to talk about the Trapped card. I feel like with this Trapped card, some of you have been feeling like it's been hard for you to move forward with something. And Spirit wants you to know that you are moving forward. I know that seems like maybe you're not. You know, the Knight of Pentacles is somebody who is moving forward but at a slow pace. You know, Spirit wants to remind you, you know, just to have patience with something. You know, it's like what I was saying in the reading earlier, you know, things happen in the right time. Alright, I feel like things are going to happen in the right timing for you. It's just a matter of patience and to, you know, keep me moving forward. Alright. And also, you know, before I pulled your cards, I saw an image of somebody researching, you know, really reading a book. And I feel like it's a matter, if you feel like it's been hard to move forward with something, or you don't know, you know, how to move forward exactly, you know, I just feel like you're going to be really, you know, researching, you know, really reviewing all of your options. You know, I feel like the eagle is coming in to really help you, you know, see all of your options. You know, I just feel like it's a matter of you doing some more research about something, or, you know, it's like with the Hierophant card we got this week, you know, maybe, you know, this is time to ask, you know, somebody for help, you know, somebody you think has experience and knowledge with something, you know, maybe it's time for you to, you know, don't be afraid to reach out for help. Alright, and, you know, with the Knight of Pentacles, this is somebody who does a good job on things, you know, they don't cut any corners, you know, they want to make something their best, and I feel like that is so important for you this week, to really just, you know, I do feel like it's important for you to take action, but, you know, take your time with it as well, okay? You know, I just feel like it's important for you to really, you know, read the fine print, you know, really look things over, you know, this is not the time to cut any corners, you know, really try to make something the best that you can make it. Alright, well, have a wonderful week, water signs.